one is just, by the way, talking about Pastor Chibuzo Chinyere, the General Overseer of Omega Power Ministry, OPM. Okay, you know the gist with Happy Boys, the back and forth.
They should keep being happy.
The back and forth or going over there, coming down and all that. I think finally they're back in Nigeria. Now, during the course of this trouble between the Happy Boys and the General Overseer, I think he said something that sounded like a curse. In fact, let me not paint it. It was a curse because I listened to the voice note where he said it will never be well with them. They will never prosper, and they will never even erect a structure of their own.
Chai.
You know, so it was quite strong, and they're back in Nigeria. So some people are actually feeling pity, some kind of pity for them, and a lot of people are also disapproving of the overseers putting a curse on them. As a man of God, people are like, okay, it's not supposed to be like that. You should have pardoned them. You know, so is it really right for, no matter the situation or circumstances, for a man of God to lay a curse?
Well, it's amazing how people feel like men of God, quote unquote men of God, because I believe that, I mean, everybody, as long as you're born again, you're a man of God. That's my thinking. So let's even put that to the side. Yeah, that's in the side now. But it's amazing to see that people look at leaders, religious leaders, like Christian leaders, as not human beings. You know, you look at them as people that don't have feelings, people that are numb. You know, they don't have feelings. Now, this is a human being. This is somebody that deals with the everyday thing that we also deal with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you get this person upset so much as I believe that I think, or I wish and I hope that he had a bit more restraint. You know, he had a bit more patience in all of these provocations, because I mean, everybody saw the provocations. Everybody saw when the boys were back and forth making videos about the pastor saying so many things that should not be heard. You know, about somebody that helped them. I don't care how the relationship got frosty at some point, but this is somebody that helped you through, you know, to get to where you were, and having to say all of those things that they said, it didn't make any sense. But I wish, this is just me wishing. It's not me judging him or anything, but I just wish he had a bit more restraint, a bit more patience, you know, not to curse them. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for the boys. Okay, I'm not God, so I can't really tell how it will go. But when people like that, it's just like your parents that have put in so much to make sure that your life comes out good. You know, it's just like a leader that has done so much to make sure your life gets better. In the midst of all of those things, you keep provoking them, you know, to doing stuff. Even the Bible says that if you do not honor your parents, it will not be well with you. That's not me saying it.
Yeah, and he is like a parent to them. Although at some point he had said that he's going to forgive him, or that he has forgiven them. Yes, and that he's going to restore their scholarship, but this time not in Cyprus. It will be in Nigeria. So
I guess he will also pray
another prayer of forgiveness.
Yeah, I think he will pray another prayer of forgiveness, which is important. People underestimate the power of words. People underestimate the power of those kind of words, especially when it comes from somebody that you've taken from. It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, it was disheartening. You know, you remember how where he took them from when they were dismissed from their job. You know, where they were working, and then he took them to Cyprus, and they started posting things about him, horrible things about him, about his church, and all that. But it should just be a father, you know. I would say,
I guess,
should just be a father and forgive them.
Maybe that's why he's restoring. Maybe that's why he's restoring the scholarship, because I mean, it would have been crazy.
But will the relationship ever be the same again?
It cannot. It cannot be the same. I mean, trust is a dangerous thing, right? Once you break trust, it's usually very difficult, you know, to get it back.
That's one thing people do not know in life. Do not joke with trust. You know, hold it dear like you're holding some egg.
Yeah.
Because if you let it down and it drops, you can't pack them.
That's
it's not possible.
All right. So yeah, any other thing?
That's where we're gonna wrap up for the news segment. I'll call it the happenings on the gospel experience,
Yeah.
so that we can have God Hope Uche.
Okay, so so that's exactly what happened in the world of gospel in the last 7 days. Guys, stick around.
But that's not all. We always have the big one, like